So here's a few ideas on sequences, and here's a nice formal definition. An infinite sequence, and they can be notated with set notation. Set containing a sub n is a function whose domain is the set of positive integers, and we can say that's the natural numbers being 1, 2, 3, 4, etc. Those are positive integers. And the function values or terms of the sequence are represented by a sub 1, a sub 2, a sub 3, whatever the sequence is. And this would be the domain value, 1, 2, 3, and this a sub 1 would be the range or the actual value or the identity of the sequence. A sequence whose domain consists of only the first n natural numbers are called finite sequences. That means they just have 5 or 6 terms or 10 or 20 terms. We can count the number of terms. So let me give you a couple of examples that might make a little more sense. So here's a sequence, a sub n, and these are the sequence values, 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, 13, 21. And I think if you look at this after a while, you'll be able to see the pattern. So you can figure out the pattern. Now the domain are the natural numbers, and that's this set containing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, etc. And they go on for as long as you want. That's what we call an infinite sequence because it keeps going on. Now, this would be a sub 1, so if we wanted to notate it in the a sub n notation, this would be a sub 1, this would be a sub 2, this would be a sub 3, a sub 4, a sub 5, a sub 6, a sub 7, and a sub 8. And that's just the value at the domain. So this is your domain, and this is your range. And it's it goes in order, 1, 2, 3, 4, and you can see that in this notation. So a sub 4 would be 3 in this particular sequence. All right. Now we have another sequence over here, a sub n. Actually, I could probably write this a little bit better for you. This would be the domain. Going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, going on forever, and this is the range. Actually, the values of the sequence, or the values of that function. And here's another sequence, and it's going 2, 4, 6, 8. There's only 5 terms. So if I look at my natural numbers, this is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We only have 5 terms, which is a subset of all the natural numbers. So since we only have 5 terms, this is what we call a finite sequence. In other words, you can count the number of terms. This is an infinite sequence. You can't count the number of terms. Keeps going on and on forever. This only has 5 terms. And again, if we want to put in the a sub n notation, this would be a sub 1, this would be a sub 2, 6 would be a sub 3, 8 would be a sub 4, and 10 would be a sub 5. And our domain would just be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And our range would be right up here. And our range would be 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. And you see if you wrote that as a set of ordered pairs, you'd have 1, 2, 2, 4, 3, 6, 4, 8, 5, 10, and you could graph the sequence. Okay? So that's all it is. Just a list of numbers in a particular order. An explicit order, sometimes we say. So take a look at these ideas and you should have a pretty good feel of what a sequence is.